Welcome, fire signs. How are you guys? Getting ready to do 3 mini readings for the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm going to start with Aries. I will include the timestamps down below so you can fast forward. However, I would appreciate it if you're watching Aries and that's all you're interested in, before you leave the video, fast forward it to the end, and then that way I get benefit for a whole view. However, any way you wish to watch the message, you're more than welcome. Thank you for being here. I also have the paranormal flashlight set up there behind me. It's been working on and off today throughout the day, validating messages when Spirit sends them to me. All right, getting some jumpers for Aries. All right, I think I have enough to get started with. Let's see what we've got here for Aries. Alrighty, let's see what's happening here for Aries as I try to decipher some of this. We have the 8 of Swords that comes up, and that is about it's kind of about being stuck in one place, but it's because you chose not to see what was happening around you. The dynamics of this, thank you, Spirit, on the light. The dynamics of this situation didn't go as you had anticipated it, and you didn't want to see the dark side in somebody. So you kind of let it go. If I don't pay attention to it, it won't bother me. But it held you captive. It held you in one spot. You couldn't move forward. You couldn't progress. We have the Emperor energy that came up in reverse. Now, this person was supposed to come in to help you, and it didn't happen that way. They said they were going to do all this stuff, and they were going to help you out, and they were going to fix this and do that. They said that I can help you do this, and I can help you do that. And guess what? Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Because the Emperor is a very powerful individual. He's above the king. He decided he was going to sit back and watch what was going to happen to you, whoever this person was. It's almost like they set you up. We have the 7 of Wands that came up also. Now, that is about the conflict and the drama that you've been dealing with. There's been chaos that's been happening. And I think you're about fed up with it. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. This is about you kind of minding your own business now, staying clear of whatever was around you. You managed to miss a lot of the fallout that happened in this situation. You're reconstructing your finances too right now, trying to get that pulled back together. Thought you had it, but it's just a setback. It's just a setback. We have the Hermit card that also came up. You did not want to be alone. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. The Hermit card often can indicate a Virgo. Thank you, Spirit, on light. But this is about being on your own. Now, while you have been on your own and been by yourself for a little bit, you've gained some enlightenment. Like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Now I do. You were hoping you could teach somebody a lesson too. And that didn't happen either. That kind of, I'm surprised that didn't blow up in your face. But you were hoping you were going to teach this person a lesson, and it did not happen. However, we have the Two of Cups that came up, and this is all about a new connection. It's about a change in dynamic again. It is about something refreshing a little bit. You might actually be somebody that is in the medical field. And that change of dynamic could be coming around the workplace. It could help you elevate your feelings, because you know what? Sometimes when work drags you down, it complicates what we're dealing with at home too. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. You know, that's kind of an end of a cycle. But it's kind of a happy end of a cycle. It is about a little bit of a celebration, like, all right, man, it's time to get this thing over with. Let's rip the Band-Aid off and just get it over with. All right, Aries, hang on a minute. I am going to grab another deck, get some clarifiers, if we could. I want to thank Spirit for manning the flashlight back there for me, or womaning, or spiriting the flashlight for me. I always love it when they interject. Thank you, Spirit. Right on cue. Can I get a couple more jumpers for Aries, please? Sometimes it takes several trips through the deck for the right cards to line up at the right time so that Spirit can allow them to jump. They make their way out of the deck and let me know that they want to be read. Alrighty. Yeah. Something came to light during the full moon. This has been kind of a reoccurring energy for the collective, and that's what the full moon was about. It was about bringing things to light that we need to change, we redirect, head a different way. Something did not appear as it seemed. In this particular depiction, these women are wearing masks. They've kind of got themselves camouflaged for who they really are. There is a siren or a serpent or whatever you, I like to call it, a siren or a mermaid down there in the dark figure in the water. And that's kind of the energy that carried over on this connection. It was a little dark, a little heavy. Something came to light. We have the Page of Swords that came up, and that is about bringing some clarity into the situation. That full moon brought something to light, and it's allowing you to think more clearly now. Of course, there's change, and that's what the page is all about, letting us know that there's, you know, plot twist, something else. You know, we got to go a different direction with this. No big deal. The clarity is there. It's coming now. It is coming for you. We have the Strength card. It could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Strength card here is where you need to go. You need to reach deep into your own resources and stay strong. As you stay strong, you stay positive. And as you stay positive, then the Wheel of Fortune can roll in, okay? You know, I am an optimist, and I always like to see the best and read the best. I kind of hold the best cards to last. That's just who I am. But this Wheel of Fortune is going to bring about some new opportunity for you. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. It's going to bring about some new things. It is going to bring about, you can see that there's clear skies around the wheel, and then those clouds are actually opportunity. So it's going to bring some more of that clarity that I talked about. And that wheel is going to bring about some new things for you, Aries. All right, Aries, there you have it. drop down, hit that like button if you would. Fast forward clear to the end so I get credit for a completely viewed video. And I am moving on to Leo. I will see Leos in a moment. Welcome back, Leos. Getting ready to do a general reading for the sign of Leo. These doing my fire signs today. If this resonates with you, please hit that like button. Hit that share button too. Let everybody know about that paranormal flashlight. That has been working very good up until this moment. Hopefully it continues for me. I always thank Spirit when they come in and validate things with that flashlight. I'm doing a general reading for the sign of Leo. If you are jumping to Leo, watching it and then ducking out, could I please get you to fast forward to the end? Give me credit for the whole view. I'm trying to get my videos back in the algorithm here with YouTube. They make changes from time to time, and I don't know if I made the cut or not. All right. There we go. I got them. I'm just going to say I need more jumpers. Alrighty. All right, Leo. You know what? It looks like things are starting to change for Leo. You had some crappy stuff going on for a minute, but there's change coming. Here we have the Lover's card. Upside down. It looks like it was a relationship that fell apart for you. That's all right. There wasn't a lot of truth behind it. The whole thing was based on smoke and mirrors. Most likely this was a soulmate connection. And a soulmate isn't that big a deal. We all have tons and tons and tons of soulmates. Soulmates come into our lives to create change sometimes. Sometimes they come in to wreck everything just to get us to the next phase in our life. So that could have been a karmic connection that you had. We have the Page of Swords. Now, this is telling me that you're gaining some clarity in this connection. You're beginning to see it. You know, the Page is the guy they send out way ahead of he goes out ahead of the night. He goes out ahead of the troops. He's carrying the placard that shows what tribe you're from. And he's also letting us know that change is coming. That change is going to bring about some clarity for you. You're seeing things more clearly right now, Leo. We have the Page of Wands also. Now, it came up in the inverted position, so it could be another fire sign you may be dealing with. This page is also about bringing in that change. Even though things didn't go the way they were supposed to or the way you had anticipated it, that change is still bound to happen. We have the Four of Swords. You had some sleepless nights. You have anxiety. And there's healing that needs to be brought about. You need to take some time to, Leo, back up a little bit. Thank you, Spirit on Light. Allow yourself to heal. Take some time for yourself. We have I'm going to go this way. We have the Five of Swords. You were tired of fighting. Always chaos and drama. Fighting, chaos, and drama. Fighting, chaos, and drama. That's what it was day in, day out. You were tired of it. Said, that's it. I'm walking out of this. Letting it go. Thanks, Spirit. I see you back there winking and blinking on the light. But you just had enough of the drama. The 5 is about that change that's coming to. You have been praying for this change. You've been asking the universe, please, I want a better connection with my person. And that's what this 2 of Wands is all about. Putting that prayer out into the universe. You have the 6 of Cups that comes up, Leo. This is about perhaps a reconciliation. Chances are you're going to give it another shot with this person. Okay? Even though it didn't work, you're feeling insecure, but you're going to try to give it another shot. There's plenty of room for opportunity here. You cannot reconcile unless both of you come into the connection with new energy. You can't carry the old stuff back in. Got to start all over fresh. It's got to be a brand new heart that you both come into the connection with. And we have these 6 of Wands. It's a midpoint victory. It's time that you can relax a little bit, take a breather. Could be another fire sign you're dealing with, Leo. But there is that 6. You can turn this around and make it work in your favor. All right. Grab another deck here for some clarifiers for Leo. That one turned over in my hands. And we'll take it. Can I get one more clarifier, please, Spirit? Even though you're going to give it another shot, you are overly protective right now. Protective of everything you have. You're afraid this person is going to take from you. Now, and if you're in any kind of domestic relationship, when somebody leaves, they always take things that aren't theirs. They take things that are yours accidentally, but you're very, very guarded and protective over what is yours. Kind of feeling like you think this person's just going to take everything. We have a repeating energy with the Page of Wands coming in here. Like I said, this could be another fire sign you're dealing with. A lot of wands in this. This page came up face up. This is about that change that's coming. We have the Ace of Swords that came up. And that absolutely is about this new beginning. But it is about the clarity that you're going to have as you go into this new beginning. You're not going to be blinded by how they make things look. You're not going to be blinded by the story they tell you. You're going to perceive your own clarity in the way you should have done it before. We have the Knight of Wands that comes up, and he is on his head. Let me see. Did we have a knight in here before too? Checking. No, we didn't. Nope. All right. This is all about, of course, like I said, he came up on it on his head. The change is coming. Like I said, somebody may have been watching you from a distance. Could be somebody peeking at your social media. I feel like it's somebody watching you, even actually watching your phone. This person gets your phone and looks through it. You could even be a mother, mother-in-law. But chances are it's the other person in your connection. We have the Five of Pentacles that comes up. You're not wanting this to end, but you know the end is in sight. It's okay, Leo. Let it go. You're dodging a bullet. All right, Leos, there you have it. Hit that like button if it resonated. Scroll through to the end of the video. Give me the full credit for the completed view. And we are moving on to Sagittarius. Welcome back, Sagittarius. I am going to burn a little sage and clear the energy that I've had a couple of heavy readings going on here, and I don't want that to carry through if it's not meant for you. I am doing fire signs today. Asking for spirit energy to clear the energy in the room and allow for a clear reading for Sagittarius. All right. Some days they just don't jump. They flip in my hand, they flop over. They let me know they're meant to be read, but all right, can I get a couple more jumpers for Sagittarius, please? All right. All righty, Sagittarius, got some changes coming for you. We have the Five of Wands that comes up. Could be another fire sign you're dealing with. Seems to be repeating energy for the collective too. All this conflict, all this chaos, all this commotion. You guys can't get together that you don't argue. It's anytime you try to discuss the issue, we start throwing sticks at each other. Another five. We have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you might be leaving this connection, or the other person might be leaving the connection. Somebody's not happy about how this outcome is happening. You feel like you're entitled to more. Perhaps not getting your half back from this connection, Sagittarius. This person may hang on to your physical items that you brought into the connection. Again, it's a five and it's about change. We have the Lover's card. The Lover's card always is kind of a validation that it was a karmic connection. Could have been a soulmate or a twin flame. And sometimes soulmates come into your life to take your life, change it, reconstruct it. They come in to bring different things into our lives, and we have tons of soulmates. Your fifth grade teacher could have been is a soulmate, most likely. If anybody has impacted you in your life, they're a soulmate. Could have been the choir leader at church. If they help change your life, it's a soulmate. Your mother is a soulmate. Your dad is a soulmate, okay? There's tons of soulmates. Don't get hung up on, this is my soulmate. Big deal. All right, I see you do. You're moving forward. You've got to leave troubled waters behind you. It's almost detrimental to you to move forward. Thank you, Spirit, back there on the light. I know you've been sounding in. I don't know if I've been paying attention. But you know what, Sag, you're moving forward. Not even looking back. Well, maybe looking back. Maybe for a minute. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and that can be about a possible reconciliation. Like, let's try this one more time. Let's pull it. Maybe we can do it this time. Now, if both people don't come into the reconciliation with fresh energy, with a fresh new heart, you're going to go back to the same old dynamic. and it's going to be the same old way. You're going to be walking on eggshells, and it's not going to work. Got to let it go. And we have another 10. Yep, you're wrapping up a cycle with this person. 10 of Wands. It's another fire sign you're dealing with. It's got to be. There's too many wands going on here. You're ready to put this burden down. You're going to leave it behind you. We have the 9 of Cups, and it actually came up in reverse. The plans, the dreams, the wishes that you had didn't happen. The reason being, this person came to you for sex. They kind of stayed a little longer than what you would expect for that. Again, it could be another fire sign. Wands can also be about communication too, and I feel like any communication, since it was in the reverse, any communication you're getting from this person is not happy stuff. It's nitpicking, backbiting. There's just a lot of headaches going on with this wand. It's like the headaches with the wand is because somebody wrapped you over the head with it. Just clobbered you. And we got the Death card. That kind of confirms this thing's over. But it might be over for a good reason. All right, Sag, grabbing another deck, going for some clarifiers for you guys. Those drop out. They seem like they wanted out. Spirit told me go ahead and let them out. All right, can I get a couple more clarifiers, please, for Sagittarius? And that one, there we go. Again, we have the Lover's card in reverse. Like I said, you thought this person was your soulmate. And they were, actually. They were. They were, you know, before we come into this life, before we are incarnated into this world and in this body, we make a choice on the other side that we're going to come in and help each other, okay? We talk as spirit and say, well, all right, we're going to go down this time, and you and I are going to work together, and I'm going to ruin things for you so that you have these things that you can learn, and you're going to ruin things for me so I have things that I can learn again. And that's kind of how it goes from the other side. So, you know, your soulmate and you had this discussion before you got here. We have a Tower moment coming up, Sag. It's looking like all hell's going to let loose. Things are going to go topsy-turvy. The roof's going to blow off the place. It is just going to be a complete chaotic mess for a minute. You may be dealing with a hermit. You may be dealing with a Virgo. Oftentimes, the Virgo is depicted here in the Hermit card. Now, this is the reason you stayed in this connection, is because you did not want to be alone. You were afraid to be on. You didn't think you could do it. I'm going to tell you what, Sag, you can do it on your own. As a matter of fact, if you don't do it at some point on your own, you'll never be strong enough. You'll never be confident enough to do it with a partner and make it last. You've got to take that time. I'm going to work on this sage for a second here. Let me get, we're starting to, it's starting to throw some warmth in the room. All right. We have the Chariot card, and it came up in reverse for you. You kind of thought this connection was going to take you to something new, something better. You thought it was going to lift you up and the change was going to be in a positive fashion, that it was going to bring you monetary wealth too. But it's not going to happen that way for you. It just didn't happen. That's why it came up in reverse, kind of fell, it all went to hell in a handbasket. And we have the Sun card. Could have been a Leo you may have been dealing with, and that's depicted here in the Sun. However, it is the best card in the deck. It is the happily ever after card. Sagittarius, once you let this connection go, once you step away from it, you're going to heal. Everything's going to be okay. The sun's going to shine on you again. You're going to have to make some changes, but you got this. All right, there you have it, fire signs. If that resonated with you, please hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Mention the paranormal flashlight when you share this. And I never leave you guys that I don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.